Man, you think you think it would actually end for 2024 this year, but man, if you're an anime fan like I am, or even if you have a thing for video games from the old school, then you realize we took a major hit couple of days ago with the loss of Akira Toriyama, and now we lost another one, Mutsumi Inomata. For those who don't know who this person was, maybe you ought to know a few titles. One in which I did quite recently before my PC died, namely Tales of Destiny. A lot of Tales games did basically the character designs, as well as done quite a bit of anime as well, like Cyber Formula and Windaria, as well as the Weathering Continent. Oh yes, and Brain Powered. So yeah, let's read about this, shall we? Renowned anime and game artist Mutsumi Inomata has died. And of course, Ryu sent me this. I sent this in Discord, in main chat. I think also I learned about it in another Discord, but I really haven't made a video about this since. So, been busy and all. In further sad news, the remarkably talented anime and game artist Mutsumi Inomata has died. According to her official Twitter account shown below, she died on March 10th, and her family held a private funeral. The cause of her death has not been disclosed. As always, my thoughts are with Inomata's family. It always comes as a shock, as she was only 63 and still working quite actively. That's about 5 years older than Toriyama, because he passed away when he was 68, and that wasn't too long ago. For those unfamiliar with Inomata's work, from a gaming perspective, she did a lot of character designs for the Tales series. While the first, Tales of Fantasia, has character designs by Kosuke Fujishima, the following game, Tales of Destiny, feature Inomata's work as well as a great many of the subsequent Tales games. So that means if you've seen that drawing of Leon on the cover of the PS1 port, that is her work. She was also prolific in anime, having worked on Cyber Formula as well as the fan favorite Windaria. However, my personal favorite work involving her character designs were the amazing Weathering Continent novels. Inomata has also famously worked on Brain Powered, something that Yukata Izubuchi talked about when I interviewed him, and that both her and Mamoru Nagano were avid gaming buddies. Her love of gaming was also well known due to her doing excellent Dragon Quest artwork, shown above. Really, that was Dragon Quest? Huh. That strangely looked like Tails though. Like that literally looked like Leon. Right. Her love of gaming was also well known due to her excellent Dragon Quest artwork shown above. Something that was eventually compiled in a lovely art book. Again, it's sad to lose another great artist so soon after Toriyama passed away. But her work in anime and games will certainly live. I'm not going to go any further than that. So, yeah, my thoughts about this is we've taken a big hit, and it's hard to tell who's gonna fall next. Who's gonna go next? Whether it's someone notable in Japan or in the U.S. as far as voice acting goes, because there have been a lot of voice actors that been around for an awfully long time, probably longer than that. In Japan, well, we know Japan because Japan suddenly got that in spades. Like we've lost many people from notable and not so notable. To me, I have never noticed. Not because I don't care. It's just you never know about people like these. You know, the behind the scenes people, and Inomata was one of those behind the scenes people, and you couldn't tell because either if you played through a Tales game, like me, I've played a Tales game, played many a Tales game, and I've beaten at least a few under my belt. The last one I've ever finished was Symphonia. And ones I was going to finish but never did were Vesperia and Destiny. And I have a big backlog of Tales games on my list. So that goes without saying that, yeah, that that really truly says a lot if you really think about it. So, in hindsight, if you're like me, I know a few of you do, and you have a thing about, you were going to do some as far as Akira Toriyama was concerned, or even more notably, the creators of Berserk and Yu-Gi-Oh! They passed before him, and God knows who else. And we still have, let's see, we still got Yoshiyuki Tomino, Hayao Miyazaki, Goro Miyazaki, Go Nagai, there are countless others. I think also on that list who has also passed away is the creator of Cobra. Buichi Terasawa. Yeah, the creator of Cobra passed away, and not much was told about that because we already know about Kento Miura, the selfless act of the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, who actually saved someone from drowning. That's how he died. Saved someone from drowning. Then Akira Toriyama. I know it's Kazuki. I don't follow Yu-Gi-Oh. And this, what else is gonna happen? Don't mention that. Really, do not mention what may happen, because like I said, there are like quite a good number of people still around, and they're in different parts of the animation industry, both here as well as abroad. So, all I gotta say is, to those who have passed away, you've done your job. Your work is forever, ever, ever etched in the minds of those of the lives you touched, myself included, because I'm a Let's Player. And it's not because, I had to say I'm a Let's Player. No, it's because I have a great appreciation for all of the work that has ever done being if it was as it presented as is, or if fans restored it to their original glory. You know, I have to say that because I don't really have to say that, but it's gospel truth. It's gospel truth. It's like if you notice, there's been an influx of more people bringing out the original titles back. Like the last game I ever downloaded and tested on my own time was Metafight, otherwise known as Blaster Master over here. And the story is not like the one we got over here as Blaster Master, but the protagonist is not who we got from Blaster Master. It's actually Ken Gardner, the original protagonist, the one you would hear about in Blaster Master Zero. So technically, we got Metafight's protagonist and not Jason from Blaster Master. So Ken Gardner is the original protagonist, which is Metafight. Aside from that, guys, let's move on. Okay, they live their life splendidly, fabulously, and for the most part, they were appreciated. That's all that mattered. They were appreciated in life as well as in death. And the only thing we can do is just honor that and celebrate how they lived and not how they passed. So, with that said, yeah, I think I'm done here. Don't you? I would like to thank Ryu for actually submitting this article for let me try that again. I'd like to thank Ryu for submitting this article for perusal. It's been a long day for me. And I probably see myself finishing up Tales of Destiny DX as a way of saying thank you, Inomata-san, for actually bringing this to the many, many people who have been touched by the Tales series, myself included. What I will do for Toriyama, I got some idea. But like I said, that'll probably be after the fact that I get my equipment up and running to where I can actually do some proper damage. That'll have to wait. But until then, thank you so much for watching and listening. And I'll see you next time with more great content. So, I've been Izzy. And I'll see you next time. Take care.